replace your unhealthy fats with unsaturated or beneficial fats. So what is this healthy fat and unhealthy fat? Every fatty acid is not unhealthy. There are something known as omega-369 fatty acids, which are actually antioxidants to our tissues. They help in repairing our mitochondria. They help in repairing our DNA. They go into the cellular level to help in nerve regeneration and cellular regeneration. So where do we get those omega-369s from? For the vegetarians, we get it from avocados, we get it from olives, we get it from sweet potato, we get it from dry fruits. For the non-vegetarians, we get it from fish, that is the fatty fish, salmon, ravas, sardines. Ravas is very commonly available in the market. But we need to know which are those food items that are rich in omega-369 fatty acids, and we need to very deliberately inculcate it into our diet, because that is the one that is going to repair our tissues. Then we come to eating of plenty of fruits and vegetables. This too we come to know from the childhood only. The first thing our mothers uttered to us is ज़्यादा सब्जी खाओ, ज़्यादा vegetables लो, ज़्यादा fruits लो. The reason behind this is all the micronutrients that I am talking about is going to come from your fruits and vegetables. So there was an idea that in your plate, the plate has to be divided into 4 parts. 1/4 of it has to only be carbohydrate. Other 3/4 has to be covered with protein, fruits and vegetables. So that is where you are going to get your fibers from. Okay. Then we come to choosing whole grain products. Right now there is a big facade about gluten-free diet. You might have heard it a lot. So many people are turning gluten-free. Now let me tell you, unfortunately in India, we have many people who are undiagnosed gluten sensitive. They don't know that they are having a problem with gluten. They are not aware about they are sensitive to dairy. How is it possible? Because each time they are taking those food items, they know that internally they are feeling not okay. Their gut is not accepting it. But there is no knowledge about it. So they are just going on, continue to have the same thing. Because chapati to khana hi hai. Rice छोड़ सकते हैं, लेकिन रोटी से हमारा weight कम रहता है. Another misnomer. Not correct. Wheat is going to give you the same amount of glycemic index as rice is going to give you. Maybe yeah, portions you can control with wheat. But again, let me tell you, whole grain products as well as millets, they are the new things that we should inculcate in our diet. Because with millets, you are also controlling your glycemic index, you are also controlling your calories. You are not taking empty calories into your body. What do I mean with millets? That is Rajgira, Nachni, Jawar, Bajra. These are the 4 millets that we mainly use to make bhakris, which is very commonly taken in every household, and that can be a good replacing agent for all your wheat products as well as rice. And it is also moving towards a holistic healing approach. Okay? Avoid excess calorie intake. Automatically when you make healthy reforms, your calories are going to be cut short. Limit consumption of sodium. Very important. We don't even know where we are consuming the extra sodium. Sab log bolenge, the diet that we eat at home, they are not salty. How am I developing hypertension? The problem is not with that diet. The problem is with that extra papad that we are taking, the little bit of pickle that we are putting into the plate, the little achar and those, khakras and those other processed products that we are taking. Even I'm telling you, the market chura, people say that chura is very good for your health. It is not going to put you on that extra weight parameter. No, it's not correct, because they're putting that extra salt into the chura. Otherwise, it will not sell. If it is not tasty, it is not going to sell. And that is where you are consuming more sodium than required and you are moving towards hypertension. Opt for whole foods instead of processed foods. Very important. These days in our fast life, already our mind is going towards processed food because that is the easiest to get, easiest to consume and most tasty. That is only how they are going to sell it. So if you are not alert about the processed food intake, you are actually pushing yourself towards preservatives, towards cancers, let me tell you. Have healthy food readily available. So now the whole reform that I'm talking about is, if you know which are the items that I'm supposed to consume, just as I mentioned about omega-369, as I mentioned about millets, you will automatically know what to choose when you go. So stick to the areas of the grocery store with healthy food. You will automatically go to those areas in the grocery store where you will know that these items are easily available. You will look at the content. So for me, as a doctor, as a practitioner, as a physician, the first thing I do whenever I pick up a product is turn it around and look at the ingredients. That is something that I have recently started, because that is when you will actually come to know that upar agar likha hua hai, this is absolutely healthy and no sugar. You can turn the product and see what they have mentioned in the ingredients, and you are just going to get a different picture than what you're getting. Snack on some dry fruits and seeds. Seeds, very, very important source of omega-369. I'm talking about flax seeds, I'm talking about pumpkin, sunflower seeds. Inculcate that in your fruit salad. Put a little bit of seeds over it. Put a little bit of seed over your oats and porridge. You're automatically going to get that extra omega-369 into your diet. Focus on quality rather than just quantity. No empty calories. Just I have to fill my tummy. That should not be the idea. The idea should be कि जो मेरे मुंह में जा रहा है, is it actually going to make any change to my health?